Hello, friends. It's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today we are getting on to talk about shifting your timeline. Yes, how to quickly shift your timeline so that you can manifest whatever you want, because the timeline where you already have the thing is already present. We just need to shift ourselves there. But before I get into it, I just want to remind you there are several ways to work with me. All of those ways are listed below, as well as the option to join the channel with several different ways that you can get behind the scenes, additional Q&As, and so much more. So check it out. So today I really wanted to talk about shifting our timelines and explain some of the things that I'm seeing recently in my one-on-one clients. I have really been in just this kind of energy of paying attention to not just what I'm saying or what my clients are saying, but what their energy is saying. And how do you know what your energy is saying? By how you're feeling and ultimately what you're thinking and saying. So one of the things that I'm noticing, and I felt like I've got to talk about it, is the importance of slowing down. Yes, slowing down. And this is going to seem counterintuitive for those of you out there that are wanting your manifestation right now. Not only just right now, but yesterday. You are either frustrated, you're discouraged, you're upset, and you're wondering why it hasn't happened yet. And to me, that is your first clue. If you are sitting around discouraged, disappointed, depressed, and down and out because your manifestation is not here yet, it essentially means you're not on that timeline. You're not there yet because you're here in the moment in despair or in disappointment. But you don't have to be. One of the things that's really interesting about manifestation world and all of these different laws, law of assumption, law of attraction, law of vibration, law of cause and effect, whatever you're actually talking about in the spiritual world, is that we forget that it is an inside out relationship, right? We get so focused on the 3D, what's here, what's not here, what we see, what we can't see, that we forget that we actually have to turn that scene inward and start paying attention to what our thoughts and feelings and beingness is creating. And that's why in this inside out, upside down world, sometimes slowing down is the best way to speed up your manifestation or to shift your energy and shift your timeline. Now, what do I mean by slowing down? I mean, recognizing the 3D long enough to acknowledge, accept it for what it is, but to take stock on actually who you are being. I think if you haven't manifested your manifestation right now and you're sitting around worrying about why you haven't quantum leaped, quantum jumped, changed realities, changed timelines, I'm here to tell you in the most loving way that I can is that you're simply not there yet. So rather than continuing to do the same things that you've been doing and wonder why they're not working, because honestly, you're not really doing anything wrong. Make sure you check out that video. But it's time for you to find out what should you do that feels right. And oftentimes that requires us to slow down and pay attention to where we truly are, what we're actually doing, and who we are actually being. Because whether you think about it in a law of attraction and vibration way or a law of assumption and a thought way, that is who you are at this moment. You are your thoughts, your feelings, your beingness, and your vibration and your energy. And if you're sitting around wondering where your manifestation is, or even what you're doing wrong, that means that you are not in the energy of having it. And the quickest way to change our energy is by first acknowledging that's where we are in this moment. And oftentimes it's slowing down to collect our breath long enough to do a reset, right? So I tell my clients often that sometimes we have to reset, reboot to reprogram. Reset, reboot to reprogram. And what that really means is sometimes we just have to stop where we are. Stop the robotic affirmations if in this moment it doesn't feel like it's working, or it's not vibrating, or it doesn't feel real, or it's not activating. Or maybe it's just you knowing that sometimes doing those robotic affirmations are actually making you more aware of the fact that you don't have the thing that you truly want. Or I had a client ask me recently about their visualization and their state akin to sleeps and their inner conversations about whether or not they can vary it. Slow down. The point of it is to allow all of these tools to take us to the wish fulfilled, to take us to that end state, to have us feel as though we are there. So if the varying of it is helping you, continue to do that. If it's making you feel alive, if it's making you feel like you actually have your manifestation, if it's making it feel more real and your mind is so saturated that you're able to do the variances, I say go do it and go do more of it. The key to all of these things is to take you out of your current timeline, your current way of thinking, your current way of being and feeling that is not consistent with the timeline of you having it and being it. That means being in the energy of it. And sometimes that requires us to slow the heck down, understand where we are, take stock of it, give ourselves a break, reset, reboot, reprogram. If you are feeling like you don't have the thing, and you are putting that into the energy of your affirmations or your scripting or your visualizations, you're only lying to yourself. And ultimately, this is not outside of you. I think so many of us think that if we do the thing, that it's a magic tool for us to manifest something. No, you are the tool. You are the thing. You are co-creating. It is the God and the divine within you. It is your out-picturing. There's no you but you. So you need to get right with you. And oftentimes we need to clean up our energy. Because if our energy doesn't lie. Our energy doesn't lie. So pay attention to it. Start taking stock of it. Give yourself a chance to be real about it. And then reset, reboot, and then reprogram. It's okay to take a break and it's okay to start over, because oftentimes whatever that has happened up until this point was exactly what you needed. It is the perfect point in time for you to begin anew. And sometimes it is just that moment that helps you quantum leap into your next moment, your next timeline, your next reality, and your next manifestation. So it is my hope that this has been helpful to you. It's my intention that it serves you. I'd love for you to subscribe if you're not subscribed to this community. Like this video and turn that bell on so you know when I'm dropping the next one. See you in the next video.